your name again? Zilla. Right, good evening and welcome to tonight's interview. Tonight we're interviewing a lady called Zilla Mayrose. She may be familiar to many of you. She's appeared several times in charity shops and several appeals on behalf of one-legged people. Zilla, thank you so much for joining us in the studio tonight. Tell us about the work you've recently been doing in relation to helping, what did you describe as ugly people?
Well, as I was saying earlier, I think there's always that moment in every young woman's life whereby you experience a coming of age. And I actually had mine. It was when I was living with my mother in San Francisco. My father was back at war. He was based in Amsterdam. And we were living in California, and one day I'm walking down the road, as you did, and I heard this bizarre noise behind me, so I turned around, seeing what it was, and there's a man who appeared to be homeless. I mean, little did I know I'd walked into the rather contemptible area of San Francisco, and I turn around, and there's a man approaching me, comes over, and before I know it, I'm looking at the sky. I was completely taken back by terror. I had no idea what was going on.
Zilla, can I just ask
yes.
you, before you mentioned that you were in Amsterdam, or was your father in Amsterdam?
My father, yes.
Right, so you weren't in Amsterdam when you were saying San Francisco?
No, my father was in Amsterdam. I was
right.
living in San Francisco with my mother.
Okay, sorry, carry on.
So this man has come over to me, and before I know it, I'm on the ground. He's not to the floor. I'm looking up at the sky. And now, I have no recollection of what happened between the two stages, but all of a sudden, I found myself on top of him. I was kicking, I was screaming, all over the place. And he was trying to stab me.
What way?
He was actually going to use a spoon, but it was still terrifying. And I actually found myself forcing myself upon him, and I managed to flip myself over. I was on top of this man, this fully grown man. I mean, I was 17. But I was a very frail young woman. Yes?
I'll just pause that a minute. Right, what I want you to do, I need to give you a theme to work on, don't I? Because at the moment all we're doing is we're just giving... So what if he said to you, right, yeah, it's recording, right, how do I stop it recording?
Press the button again.
That one?
No, the big one at the front.
That one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's broken, isn't it?